Soccer 3H Stewart F. APFC Dallas midfielder Mauro Diaz, 10, is mobbed by teammates after he scored on a penalty kick against Philadelphia Union goalkeeper Andre Blake, 18, during the second half of an MLS soccer match Saturday night, April 21, 2018, in Frisco, Texas. Stewart F. The Dallas Morning News via AP, by Dan, Crooke and Arman, Kafai. The first defeat of the year and a few players progressing in their returns from injury means a lot of movement in our roster ranking. Remember, it's not a lineup prediction and we'd like to hear your opinions on who should be higher or lower. Starting XI1 Jimmy Mauro, 2, solid, steady and dealt with most of NYC's shots. Really unlucky not to grab the first off Medina's foot, and a great tip onto the crossbar just adds to his 2018 highlight reel. Point 2 Matt Hedges, a busy day for the captain. I don't put the third goal on him, he's closing Villa's angle and giving Ziegler time to clear the ball or pass it back to Mauro. He had a fantastic diving header to stop a follow-up shot just before halftime. Point 3 Jacori Hayes, -2, it wasn't a great outing. Impressed midfield meant Jacori was closed down rapidly and dispossessed a game-high 6 times. I don't put too much stock in the loss of possession for the first goal, it was a foul through the back. Steve Ham, special contributor FC Dallas. Anton Nedvylkov, 6, attempts to maneuver the ball around the defense of Seattle Sounders Harry Shipp, 19, during first-half action. The two teams played their Major League Soccer game at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas on March 18, 2018. Steve Ham, special contributor to the Dallas Morning News. For Anton Nedvylkov, 1, with NYC attacks largely coming down the right, it wasn't the busiest day of Nedvylkov's career. He looked good getting forward with the ball at his feet, but his passes weren't as positive as you'd like. Point 5 Reggie Cannon, -1, defensively solid. He was left exposed by a number of turnovers down the FC Dallas right side, and NYC took advantage with a few high balls into the taller Berg at point 6 Reto Ziegler. Reto was busy. The handball was unlucky, it's a natural move on the turn and really doesn't fall under the VAR requirement of a clear and obvious error. The third goal was indecisiveness that really killed off any hopes of getting a point on the road. 7 Maxi Urruti, 1, an assist and the second highest passing percentage, removing Barrios and his 3 passes in 15 minutes. Urruti was only pulled for a necessity to get Diaz in the game. Urruti didn't just make the pass for Mosquera's goal, his dummy left made the space for Mosquera's run. Point 8 Mauro Diaz, 1, it may not be the unicorn, but it's getting better every week, and he was comfortably FC Dallas' second best performer at Yankee Stadium. Buzz spoke to Oscar about how much more lively Mauro has been in practice and games. Point 9 Santiago Mosquera, 2, Santi grabs his first goal, and was unlucky not to double his tally after making a neat run from the right only for Johnson to make a big stop. The only downside is he lost the ball a lot through dispossession and a 46% pass rate where he tried the killer ball a few too many times. Point 10 Roland Lama, -3, aside from that long shot in the first 10 minutes, I genuinely forgot Lama was playing for the first hour of the game. Point 1 Christian Coleman, -1, Coleman didn't have much influence on the game. He had a half volley that Johnson spilled which FCD couldn't take advantage of. The bench. Steve Ham, special contributor. FC Dallas midfielder Kellyn Acosta, 23, lets out a yell following his goal in the 19th minute of play against New York City FC. The two MLS teams played their game at Toyota Stadium in Frisco on May 14, 2017. Steve Ham, special contributor. 12 Kellyn Acosta, 4, FC Dallas struggled in the middle of the park without Kellyn for the first time this year, and set pieces have been bad. Were there good reasons for the former that didn't involve Acosta? Absolutely, but he's still a player you want involved. Buzz stated he's not 90-minute ready but he can definitely come off the bench. 13 Carlos Gruezo, 1, with Uloa and Hayes struggling, Gruezo brought the veteran presence needed. He linked up nicely with Mosquera, and calmed down the rash tackling that was an issue in the first few games. Point 14 Michael Barrios, -1, only the final 15 minutes but perfect in passing and sained up Coleman for an 18-yard effort. He could have been on the score sheet, but hesitated when Johnson spilled a Coleman shot and missed the chance for an easy tap in. Point 15 Victor Ulloa, -3, center midfield was the target point for the NYCFC attack, but Vic struggled to get the ball out, with only 2 truly forward passes from 24 attempts. Point 16 Tesho Akindele, -1, with the striker and 1. I've the wingers struggling. That should keep Tesho in good standing as a go-to off-the-bench attacker. 17 Jesse Gonzalez 3. Jesse is back fully training now, so expect him to start taking a place on the bench. 18 Minor Figueroa 1. Minor is back in training, and a team tweet has confirmed that he is on the flight to LA. Reserves 19 Ryan Hollingshead -2, like Tesho, but Lama's struggles may benefit Hollingshead more so. 20 Chris Reeves -2, with a couple of tough defensive games coming up, Reeves' best chance of minutes may be drying up until the Open Cup. 21 Brandon Servania 1. The midfield struggle from the weekend will present a chance for Servania to snag a spot on the bench here and there if it creates any long-term doubt. 22 Jordan Cano -2, still grinding away, he's been the 19th man a few times lately. Stewart F. Special contributor FC Dallas player Jesus Ferreira Castro, 7, plays the soccer ball while defended by CF Monterrey player Eric de Jesus Amaro Cepeda, 285 during the second half as FC Dallas U18 Academy hosted CF Monterrey Rayados in the Dallas Cup Super Group Final at Toyota Stadium in Frisco on Sunday, April 16, 2017. Photo by Stewart F. House 23 Jesus Ferreira 2. Ferreira is back in training and may soon benefit from that uncertainty in the attack. 24 Paxton Pomical -1. Pax is getting close to a return to training. 25 Brian Reynolds 1. The youngest player in the squad, Brian just needs to keep getting his head down and developing. 26 Kyle Zobek -2. Jess's return will mean Kyle drops out of the 18. Remember, Buzz's practice observations and weekly chat with Oscar Pareja are a great way to keep up with the fortunes of the players outside the game day roster.